And somebody else that likes to kick ass is Travis Touchdown. All right, let's talk about the conclusion to the Travis Touchdown trilogy, No More Heroes 3, which Suda51 has, yes, said that this is the end for the No More Heroes games. I'll believe that when I see it, though. These games are so counterculture cool. They're so much fun to play. And yes, it's a franchise that kind of lives in that space of poking fun at other open-world games and sometimes the monotony that befalls a lot of open-world tasks and chores that you have to do. That's a big part of the gameplay in No More Heroes, and sometimes I think satire is a great enemy in video games, because what can happen is if your gameplay isn't as fun as the gameplay that you're making fun of, sometimes the joke is on you, right? And as a player, it can kind of remove you from enjoying the experience. But that's not the case with No More Heroes. It's such an incredibly cool franchise because of this completely crazy mishmash of different art styles and different gameplay variants and crazy characters that you have to compete against and befriend, the blood splurting everywhere, and the cool vehicle that you get to race around in. And even though the technology of all three of the No More Heroes games was a little behind the times, and that's especially true, I think, with No More Heroes 3, it really does look dated. But there's still something so wonderful about this embracing of all of these different styles and design ideas and concepts, and fusing it all together into this delicious stew of inane video game ambrosia. Pays homage to lots of different pop culture, including an incredible and crazy anime sequence at the beginning of the game, which kind of highlights the whole story here, that a bunch of aliens have come to Earth to take on Travis Touchdown, who has become the #1 assassin in the world. They just wreak havoc on Earth and make puppets of humans and kill all kinds of humans without hesitation, without compunction. And Travis Touchdown, the reluctant hero who has to save his progress in every game by taking a poop, is just a fun character to embody and to be. His beam katana is an incredibly cool weapon. It's not at all like a lightsaber. It's a lot like a lightsaber, but it's so freaking fun to slice and dice all of the enemies, and of course you've got all of these extra abilities. You can push people back, kind of force push style. You kick them in the face, slow down time. There's just a lot of cool video gamey and pop culture-y enhancements to the play style. So it's not a surface game. There's lots of great little details and lots of great little flashes all the way through, including the awesome music that's all the way through this game. All kinds of different styles. Sometimes it's Muzak style music that you might hear in a 7-Eleven or something like that. Sometimes you get some pretty cool little rap bits, like when you sit down for ordering any of the sushi in the game.
Hey, sushi. Hey, okay. Save the slasher with my path. I don't have time for clearly. I got LPs to make. I guess the haters didn't hear me.
It amps up to sort of compete with the energy of the experience as well. There's absolutely a punk rock attitude. That's a conscious choice from Suda51 and everybody at Grasshopper. And then all of these pop culture comic book style touches and flourishes all the way through, and also lots of great love letters to classic video games and sci-fi movies. So at the end of playing the game, you're just left with this, incredible concoction of insane action and crazy colors and crazy art styles and wonderful music and a tongue-in-cheek sass that permeates through the whole story. And you care about the time that you've spent in No More Heroes. And I was so just overjoyed to be playing a new No More Heroes game. I absolutely love this game, that I wanted to also have No More Heroes 1 and 2 on the Switch, so I did pull the trigger and I bought those games. Even though I have them, I think, in multiple versions of my library, I wanted them all on the platform. I have to say kudos to Nintendo for making this a reality on this platform. It's an anomaly. It's not like other games that are out there, and you can pick it apart technically for sure. I mean, there's no population out on the streets. They're pretty much barren in Santa Destroy. The traffic doesn't really seem to have much of an AI. It just sort of drives forward and you'll bash into it. There's some collision issues for sure, and there's some repetition in the combat and certainly in some of the chores like mowing the lawn and unclogging the toilets, chasing the scorpions and shooting shooting the alligators with the tank. You're going to do a lot of the same things over and over again. Really, what this all on-ramps to are these pretty epic battles, and sometimes there'll be wave battles where you've got a bunch of enemies coming at you, and sometimes there'll be epic boss fights that go back and forth and have you pulling off some quick-time kind of combo moves and things like that, but over the top and crazy and just unique and super worth the time investment and the monetary investment from my perspective. It's just awesome to escape into the world of No More Heroes again. I love No More Heroes 3. It's not the best out of the franchise. I think I've said this many times in reviews. You only get that chance to surprise once. And I think that No More Heroes, the first game, really did that. It was an amazing experience on the Wii. And this is, down a couple notches, but still an incredible game, and so worth your time in 2021. I'm going to give No More Heroes 3 an 8.5 out of 10.